Judith Jamison, Alvin Ailey artistic director, passes away at 81. Judith Jamison, an American dancer and choreographer, renowned for her influential career in the world of modern dance, has died. She was 81, according to the Associated Press. Jamison spent 2 decades at the renowned Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, where she rose to prominence both as a principal dancer and later as artistic director. Ailey Company spokesperson Christopher Zune said the star passed away surrounded by close friends after suffering a brief illness. "We remember and are grateful for her artistry, humanity, and incredible light, which inspired us all," Zune added. Jamison, a native of Philadelphia, joined the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1965, quickly becoming one of its leading dancers at a time when Black ballet artists were rarely spotlighted in such prestigious settings. She performed in many of Ailey's iconic works, earning widespread acclaim for her commanding stage presence and powerful performances. Tall, graceful, and deeply expressive, Jamison became one of the company's most celebrated figures and a muse to Ailey himself. She played key roles in 2 of Ailey's signature pieces, Revelations and Cry, which explored themes of Black history and womanhood. In addition to her performance work, Jamison also contributed as a choreographer, blending jazz, ballet, and African-American cultural traditions in several original works for the company. After 15 years with Ailey, Jamison transitioned to Broadway and worked as a guest artist with various ballet companies. In 1989, she was appointed artistic director of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, succeeding Ailey himself. Under her leadership, the company thrived, expanding its global presence and continuing to honor Ailey's legacy while fostering new creations by contemporary choreographers. She held the role until 2011, leaving an everlasting mark on the institution and the dance world. Jamison received numerous accolades for her contributions to dance, including a Kennedy Center Honor in 1999 and the National Medal of Arts in 2001. She was also awarded the Handel Medallion, the highest cultural award from New York City, KTVU noted. Beyond her achievements as a performer and director, Jamison was seen as a trailblazer who broke barriers for African American women in the world of dance. She is widely regarded as one of the most important figures in modern American dance, and her leadership helped elevate Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater to an international stage, making it a cultural touchstone. On Tuesday, following the news of Jamison's passing, Alvin Ailey student Sophia Cooper paid tribute to the cultural icon in a heartfelt open letter, honoring her profound impact on the dance world and expressing gratitude for the way she broke barriers for future generations. "Dear Miss Jamison, you mean everything to me. Although I never truly met you, I feel like I am a part of you. I sense your legacy with every studio I enter, every stage I grace, and every bow I take," Cooper wrote. "Your dancing spirit feeds my soul. It palpates my heart. I grew up as one of just a few Black dancers in my local community of Lexington, Kentucky. I barely had peers who looked like me, much less teachers or mentors. I had to look outside my community for inspiration, making imaginary friends from the dance legends I could find online. Debbie Allen was my fellow theater lover and fiery supporter. Michaela DePrince, my bar buddy, who pushed me to know each combination. You were the group's mom, telling stories of struggle and success, urging me to continue no matter what came my way. Your wisdom and guidance pushed me to greater heights, never letting me give up on the chance to step foot into your studios. Walking into the Ailey School for the first time, I could feel your legacy surrounding me," Cooper added of Jamison's untimely death. "You paved the way for dancers of color far and wide, creating a standard for those who looked up to you that demands technical excellence, passion, presence, and pride. You instilled this excellence in everyone whose path you crossed." Judith Jamison joined Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1965 and quickly became an international star. Over the next 15 years, Mr. Ailey created some of his most enduring roles for her, most notably the tour de force solo Cry. During the 1970s and 80s, she appeared as a guest artist with ballet companies all over the world, starred in the hit Broadway musical Sophisticated Ladies, and formed her own company, the Jamison Project. She returned to Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1989 when Mr. Ailey asked her to succeed him as artistic director. In the 21 years that followed, she brought the company to unprecedented heights, including 2 historic engagements in South Africa and a celebration of the company's 50th anniversary with a 50-city global tour, and a year-long series of special performances, collaborations, events, and commemorative merchandise, including the photographic book Ailey Ascending, A Portrait in Motion, and an Ailey Barbie registered trademark doll by Mattel that she designed. Miss Jamison was the recipient of numerous awards and honors, among them a Primetime Emmy Award, an American Choreography Award, the Kennedy Center Honor, a National Medal of Arts, a Bessie Award, the Phoenix Award, and was presented the Handel Medallion by Mayor Bloomberg, the highest honor awarded by the city of New York. She was also listed in the Time 100, the world's most influential people, and honored by First Lady Michelle Obama at the first White House Dance Series event. In 2015, Miss Jamison was the 50th inductee into the Hall of Fame at the National Museum of Dance. In 2016, she received the Douglas Watt Lifetime Achievement Award from the Fred and Adele Astaire Awards. As a highly regarded choreographer, Miss Jamison created many celebrated works, including Divining, 1984, Forgotten Time, 1989, Double Exposure for the Lincoln Center Festival in 2000, Here, Now, commissioned for the 2002 Cultural Olympiad in Salt Lake City, Love Stories with additional choreography by Robert Battle and Rennie Harris, 2004, and Among Us, Private Spaces, Public Places, 2009. Her 1996 ballet suite release featured original music by Wynton Marsalis and Reminiscent, 2005, was inspired by great female jazz artists and Edward Hopper's famous painting Nighthawks. In 1993, Miss Jamison created Him as a stirring tribute to Mr. Ailey, which was the centerpiece for the Emmy award-winning PBS Great Performances Dance in America special, A Hymn for Alvin Ailey. Miss Jamison's autobiography, Dancing Spirit, was edited by Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis and published in 1993. In 2004, under Miss Jamison's artistic directorship, her idea of a permanent home for Ailey was realized and named after beloved Chairman Emerita Joan Weil. Following her retirement from the helm of the company in 2011, Miss Jamison continued to dedicate herself to asserting the prominence of the arts in our culture, and she remained committed to promoting the significance of the Ailey legacy, using dance as a medium for honoring the past, celebrating the present, and fearlessly reaching into the future. Her death on November 9, 2024, prompted an outpouring of love and admiration around the world from those who were touched by her magnificent artistry and extraordinary spirit. Dancer and choreographer Judith Jamison was born on May 10, 1943, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to Tessie Brown Jamison and John Jamison Sr. While encouraged by her parents to study the piano and violin, Jamison gravitated towards ballet. At the age of 6, Jamison began taking lessons at the Judimar School of Dance in Philadelphia. She went on to study the techniques of African-American dance pioneer Katherine Dunham. Jamison graduated from Germantown High School in Philadelphia and enrolled at Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee. However, she left Fisk to study dance and kinesiology at the Philadelphia Dance Academy, now part of the University of the Arts. In 1964, Jamison earned critical acclaim for her work with choreographer Agnes DeMille and the American Ballet Theater in New York. A year later, Alvin Ailey invited Jamison to join the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, where she was featured in numerous productions, toured with the company to Africa and Europe, and earned international acclaim for her signature performance of Cry, a 15-minute solo piece written by Ailey for Jamison. Jamison went on to appear as a guest performer with the San Francisco Ballet, the Swedish Royal Ballet, the Kohlberg Ballet, and the Vienna State Ballet. In 1980, Jamison performed on Broadway in Duke Ellington's Sophisticated Ladies with Gregory Hines. That same year, Jamison began her own work as a choreographer. She premiered her first ballet, Divining, with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1984. In 1988, Jamison founded the Jamison Project Dance Company. Jamison returned to the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1989, assuming the role of artistic director following the death of founder Alvin Ailey. In 1993, Jamison choreographed Him, a tribute to Ailey, and published her autobiography, Dancing Spirit. Under her leadership, the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater joined forces with Fordham University to establish a joint Bachelor of Fine Arts program with a multicultural dance curriculum. Jamison also spearheaded the construction of the company's first permanent home, the Joan Weil Center for Dance. Although Jamison stepped down as artistic director in 2011, she remained associated with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater as artistic director emerita.